uh, what if I become poor in the process? Who will feed my family? I have a family. I have family responsibilities. I choke them to death. So we have to go in the direction of a man with two brains. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be reviewing Linchpin by Mr. Seth Godin. Let's get started directly. So let's start off with who the author of this book, The Linchpin, is. The author of this book, The Linchpin, is Mr. Seth Godin. He is a person with exceptional views on life. He has a perspective on the global system of the world, how it works, and he is an epitome of creativity. He is also the biggest business blogger in the world, having graduated from Stanford Graduate School of Business. He is also the founder of Alt MBA program. It's a paid program, and he has written and published over 18 plus books and is also a marketing consultant. Now coming to the content of this book, The Linchpin by Mr. Seth Godin. Firstly, this book shines a light on how the education system of the world works, how the work system of the world works, and how our creative geniuses are taken out of all of us. How can you understand that creative geniuses are taken out of all of us? You probably, and you might have certainly seen people, and maybe yourself also, that our education system has destroyed us. It's only based on marks. It does not appreciate the talent. Yes, that's what this book is saying in complete detail, complete simplicity. Then how people bore themselves to death at the workplaces, everything is explained here. Then how Hollywood purchases artists, give them too much money and not enough freedom, and choke them to death. So can you understand exactly what's the theme going on right here? Can you understand what's exactly destroying you, me, our families, our communities on the soul level? Yes, please share your views in the comments. I want to view all of them, and I want to interact authentically with all of your views. And that, my dear friends, is capitalism. Yes. So if you related with whatever I have said, with whatever is going on in your life right now, or whatever has happened with you till date, please give this video a like, because firstly it encourages me that you are loving my videos, you are directly engaging with my content, and secondly it helps the YouTube algorithm to deliver similar and more valuable videos to your recommendations. So coming back to our point on capitalism, Mr. Godin poses a clear, very thorough workaround on the transactional nature of capitalism that's happening on in our societies. What do I mean by transactional nature? You know that your company or any company tells you, work for 8 hours, I will give you this much. If you take a leave of one day, this much amount of money will be cut off from your salary. Now companies are evolving, they are being more flexible, more liberal. That's a different case, but usually this used to happen in the industrial world. That's the character of the industrial world, that do this, I will give you that. This is what I mean by transactional nature of capitalism. So Mr. Godin poses a thorough, clear, crystal clear, practical solution, workaround around this. So okay, I took his solution, you and me took his solution of what can be done to get around this problem. So now I said that okay, I will do this. So but if in the process, what if my work does not get viewers? For example, my YouTube channel or any of your ventures does not get viewers. What will then happen? Does that mean that my work is not good enough? What if I become poor in the process? That means if viewers are not viewing my video, in some way or the other, I am not making any money from my work. That can be any work. I am not talking about my YouTube video. so I will become poor in the process, right? This is relatable to you. So if I become poor in the process, who will feed my family? I have a family, I have family responsibilities, I am one of the breadwinners, or in fact I am the only breadwinner. In that case, what happens? Yes, exactly. These are insecurities. This happened to everyone. This happened to me. This happens to you. Many people. On a general level, this happens to everyone. Why? This is explained by Mr. Godin in a topic in which he names as a man with two brains. Yes. He says that our brain has several parts. Around this point we have the medulla. The closer the part of the brain is to the medulla, it's very instinctive and animalistic in nature. And the farther the part of the brain from the medulla, that is this part is farthest from the medulla, that's the cerebrum. Actually it developed recently means not yesterday. In the evolutionary period, the cerebrum was the last to develop. The lizard brain or the limbic system was the first to develop, right? So the lizard brain is all about survival. It's animalistic. It will keep you in your comfort zone. Anything that's a danger to you, it will simply shut you off. The insecurities are a survival mechanism. And the cerebrum, opposite to the medulla's nature of being limbic system's nature of being animalistic, the cerebrum is altruistic. Because it's altruistic, that means that it has capabilities or it has qualities that is anti-animal, like risking our lives to save someone. Suppose a house has caught fire, some people are trapped inside, we are going to save them. That's not the work of the lizard brain at all. We are using the cerebrum at that part because we are risking our life, and risking our life is not at all a business for the limbic system. It completely avoids that. It will shut you off, it will make you hide in a corner, anything that ensures your survival. So that Mr. Godin explains in this book in the topic called The Man with Two Brains. Mr. Godin simply says that we have to go in the direction of the resistance from which the wind is blowing. Suppose if the wind is blowing on your face and you cannot walk forward, you are getting pushed back. No, you cannot get pushed back, you have to go further into the wind. That's the simplest way I can explain how Mr. Godin has written in this book on facing the resistance. Alright, so in this book also he has mentioned to getting ourselves in our natural state of generosity, because industrialism is not about generosity, it's simply a machine interacting with a larger factory. People have become machines and robots in the process. That's what the phrase means, cog in a giant wheel. He mentions this phrase repeatedly inside the book, cog in a wheel, which is replaceable, and he has asked us to become indispensable, right? So he has extensively described the gift culture, the process of being generous. How should we create art and make it freely available to the world? Alright, so in this case the lizard brain will ask, if I create art and if I sell it, if I do not get money for that, if I do not immediately get money for that, what will happen? How will I feed my family? Yes, Mr. Godin has said that you might not get paid for your art. He has said this in a very direct manner, but there is a good point too, that you should not leave your jobs if you have any jobs, or what my suggestion is, you should have a source of income and you should work on your art on this side. That's my recommendation from my years of experience through life. So he does not ever ask ourselves to ditch our jobs and go rebelliously create art. No, he tells us that we can be indispensable, we can be linchpin in our workplaces as well. So much so that we are valued as someone special. We are valued as someone who the organization can't immediately or just suddenly let go of. No, that's a linchpin. Describing a linchpin is very difficult. In fact, that's what he has done in this book very simply. But if I do this, it will be a long video. That's why I will take examples, very real life examples, to make you understand what the linchpin is. For example, see Mr. Somnath, who is a pawn shop owner in the local bazaar that he sits in. Do you know why people from nearly all parts of our locality come to visit and purchase from his shop? Not even purchase, just have a chit chat once in a while. Do you know that? Because primarily and mainly he holds a very cordial connection with the customers. Very cordial connection. Even if someone doesn't want to purchase anything, he is not offended. He just accepts it very beautifully. And in this way, I have seen, in fact, there are two more pawn shops beside his shop, but people choose his shop and go to him just because of his cordial personality. Now, coming to our next personality who can describe this word linchpin and who is a personification of this word linchpin, Mr. Subrata Roy. He is the owner of 7-Eleven mobile shop and has many other consumer products as well, and he is also the co-founder of LED lighting and innovation company Diablo Innovations LLP. So once again, this is the same case. Do you know why people from all parts of our locality come to visit his shop? Not only for purchasing, just for sitting, just for having a chit chat, just because of his very kind personality. So once again, it's the same case. This is what is making him special. This is what is making him a linchpin among people. Whatever it happens, people have to come to him. So even if his shop is shut off for some reasons, people get mad. People ask us, because we live in the same locality, that why is he not opening the shop, when he will return? Because that's the magnetism he has established within this area. So you can understand what I am trying to say. That's what this book is meaning by linchpin, is meaning by becoming indispensable, so much so that people can't do without you. So all of you viewers who are presently watching this video, trust me that all of you from any walk of life that you belong from, does not matter. In any situation of life you belong from, does not matter. You have exceptional qualities hidden within you. You have tremendous qualities and powers hidden within you. Just society has said that you do not have anything and you can't do anything exceptional, because they haven't been successful at doing so themselves. That's the main reason. So trust me on that. It will be worth it. Your life won't be wasted. In fact, it will be elevated. So just have some self-respect, believe in yourself, and take time, give some effort in finding out what your interests are and what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and work on them. Eventually you will find that something you will gravitate towards in your life, and you can do great work over there, and that will make you a linchpin very easily. This is from my personal experience, I am saying. Now coming to the audience section of this video, who is this book meant for? Which audience is this book going to cater to? Actually, this book can be read by anyone who feels that I want to change my life but I do not know how. I want to do something but I do not know how to start, where to start. Alright? So I want to find my strengths. I want to do some art. Every human being is an artist. You can take my word on that. Every human being is an artist, because until some point of life, what we do in life is we have to earn money to sustain ourselves. But you will find that you have hobbies, right? So if it was a situation that you did not have to earn money, everything was settled, you would see that you were exploring life, you were going on adventures, and you were making some art. So this book is for everyone who wants to find themselves, who wants to grow, no matter what part of life you are coming from. You are in a job, you are in a student who are mature enough, and who wants to start something else, who wants to take ideas, or even who wants to read this book after seeing this, because trust me, it's extremely valuable. After recording this video completely, I will be reading this book for the third time in the next week, because it's extremely so much valuable. I have nearly literally destroyed this book. I am sorry to say like that, because I have made lot of notes. I was continuously keeping notes. It was surprising to see that I was never left to rest. I could not rest at all while reading this book. I could not very casually, leisurely read this book. No, not at all. It forced me to mark a sentence, highlight a sentence, mark some words, write something every few seconds. That's so much knowledge stuffed in this book. After I have read this book second time, so I can say that this is a very life-changing book. It will make you uncomfortable at some point, because it will show you the realities, what is holding you back, what you have to overcome, and what greatness you will achieve. Now, before coming to the verdict section of this video, I will just want to highlight one thing, that why should you subscribe to my channel? No, I want to genuinely highlight it, because I do not want you to blindly subscribe to my channel. I want you to be a genuine subscriber, a person who takes value and applies in your life to see good results. So why should you subscribe to my channel? So hey, what's up, man? Whatever. Okay. I am extremely sorry for that. I apologize for what he did. I don't know what he is up to, but his name is Beta. I am always figuring out what goes on in his mind. I really do not know. He appears anytime he wants, but we have to deal with that. But for the time being, please get him out of his head. He is not worth it. So what I was saying is why you should subscribe to my channel. Number one is authenticity, pure hardcore authenticity, which is based on my real life experiences. That means whatever I will be saying to you, it's not just blindly copied and pasted from some book. It's what I myself apply in my own life, see results, and then show to you, share with you. Number two is, if you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon, firstly you will be notified of my videos every time they are uploaded, because trust me, if you are extremely hungry for improvement, you are restless, you do not accept mediocrity at all in your life like I do. I really hate mediocrity. I cannot accept it at any cost. So in that case, my videos will be going to help you. It's not meant for everybody, but for anybody who wants to improve, who wants to grow, who wants to accelerate their life, wants to accomplish. Then I should definitely recommend you to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because trust me, you will be getting value out of it. Now, before coming to the final section of this book, that is the verdict, I want to say one thing that is inspired from this book. Please do not fall into the perfectionist trap. I was myself in the perfectionist trap until my second year of my bachelor's, but after I got out of that, after a lot of struggle, I saw so much growth in my productivity. You cannot imagine. Perfectionist always the perfectionist trap always tries to entangle you within some boundary, that until something is perfect, I cannot go out of here. No, it's completely a very uneconomical, unreasonable thing Yes, things that come out of this process are of the highest quality in life, highest quality, untestable qualities in life, but it drains so much of your mental resources, it affects your productivity a lot. So please do not fall into the perfectionist trap. You can also see in this video that I stuttered sometimes. I was trying to get out of my head what to say. I was saying mistakenly, like you can see that I am now struggling to find some words. So this is because I am out of the perfectionist trap. I am just spontaneous. It helps you immensely. It helps you be so much peaceful and deliver work that you can keep going and keep bringing so much work. That's extremely helpful and helped me in my life. So now coming to the verdict of this book. This book has not been purchased by so many Indians, I would say, and I highly recommend you buy this book. Highly recommend you buy this book. Its link is in the description below, and you have to read it a minimum of 2 times, not once. Once will not do. And from the first time, you have to make notes, you have to highlight, you have to make a list of things that the book is saying. Anyway, you make notes, that will help you, but you have to do that. Okay, so before wrapping up this video, I would just share with you some words that are key words in this book. Number 1 is generosity. Number 2 is indispensable. Number 3 is gift. Number 4 is linchpin. Number 5 is art, and there are many more. Whatever I have said in this review, the book contains lot more for that, lot more for you to learn from. So definitely purchase this book. You will have a new perspective on life, my friend. So on an ending note, I want to highlight something from this book, which says that when you cut your expenses to the bone, you have a surplus. That surplus allows you to be generous, which mysteriously turns around and makes your surplus even bigger. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I will see you in the next review.